Hi all and welcome back to the channel. My name is Stefan from SV Brickshop and today we are diving into the new LEGO releases for June. So in June, LEGO is releasing no more than 90 new sets divided over 18 themes. Insane, right? And as is our custom, we will go over the sets by theme alphabetically, and I will be adding timestamps in the timeline below for easy searching. So if you don't want to waste time looking for a particular theme or set, just use the timestamps. So I suggest that you take a cold, nice beverage or a snack, sit back, relax, and let us go over this list. Enough with the yapping and let's get on to it. So we start off our list with the first theme, which is art, which has one new set. Set 31-17, the Fauna Collection Tiger, which retails for around 60 euros. The next theme is BLUEY, which has 6 new sets. The first one is set 11201, the Playground Fun with Bluey and Chloe for 20 euros. Next up is Bluey's Beach and Family Car Trip for 30 euros. Then we have Bluey's Family House for 70 euros, set 11203. Then Ice Cream Trip with Bluey for 30 euros, set 10458. And Bluey's Family House with Memory Game for 70 euros, set 10459. And as last one, we have set 3687, a polybag for Bluey Tea Party. Next up is Botanicals, which includes 2 new sets. First one is set 10348, the Japanese red maple bonsai tree, retailing for 60 euros, and the Happy Plants for 20 euros, set 10349. Onwards with the new theme, or the next, which is City, and it contains 9 new sets. The first one is the Police Motorcycle Chase for 10 euros and set 6455. Next up is the Police Boat Chase for 30 euros. Then we have the Custom Police Car Garage for 50 euros. The Emergency Air Ambulance Airplane also for 50 euros, set 6465. Then we have the Yellow Bulldozer for set 6466, which retails also for 60 euros. Then we have the Heavy Duty Recovery Tow Truck with Crane for 80 euros, set 6467. Next up, I like this set basically very much, is a Central Train Station for 90 euros, set 6469. Up next, a new train set, the Explorer's Arctic Polar Express train for 200 euros. It's spicy. And as a last one in our city theme is the Arctic Explorer Science Lab Truck for 110 euros. So our next theme in this list is Disney. 5 new sets are coming out in June. We start off the first one with Kakamora Barge for a whopping 100 euros. The next up is a Toy Story Celebration train car and RC car from what seems to be Toy Story for 40 euros. Then we have the Princess Castle and Royal Pets for 120 euros. It seems that the Disney sets are going for a premium in June. Then we have the Minnie's Pet Hotel for 40 euros. The Mini Arendelle Castle and Elsa's Ice Palace for 50 euros, which is set 43278. Next up, the newest addition to the LEGO themes is DREAMzzz. Also 5 new sets are coming out, and the first one is Matteo's Fire Chameleon, retailing for 50 euros. Next up, Zoe's Time Owl, retailing for 30 euros. Then we have set 71495, Matteo versus the Cyberbrain Mech, retailing for 30 euros. Then we have Matteo's Spray Paint Truck, retailing for 100 euros, and which is set 71499. And the last one is set 71500, the Nightmare Shark Submarine, which retails for 140 euros. Next up is the exclusive theme, which has 3 new sets. First one is the Birthday Numbers for 20 euros. The Baby Elephant in the Sky for 30 euros, set 4814. And the Birthday Party Cake for 15 euros. Next up, is the Fortnite theme, which also includes 3 new sets. First one, Peely and Sparkplug's Camp for 20 euros, set 77,075. Next up, the Durr Burger Restaurant for 60 euros. And the last one for Fortnite is Klombo for 100 euros on a retail price. Next up, Friends. 13 new sets. So first one, the Friendship Movie Night for 15 euros. The Panda Sanctuary Animal Care for 30 euros. The Music Store and Apartment for 50 euros. The Pony Ranch and Stable for 70 euros. The Unicorn and Flamingo Pool Party for 10 euros. The Friendship Road Trip Travel Car for 20 euros. The Costume Party with Unicorn and Ferry, ooh, fancy, 40 euros. The Travel Boat Adventure for 75 euros, that's a big increase. Then we have the Puppy Playground for 10 euros. Next up is the Cat Birthday Party and Treehouse for 30 euros. Next up is the Plant Cafe and Flower Shop for 90 euros. Second to last is set 42,673, the Family Vacation Beach Resort for 130 euros. And the last one in the Friends theme is the Comic Book and Game Store for 90 euros. Our next theme that we are gonna talk about is Harry Potter. 8 new sets are coming out in June. And the first one is Hogwarts Castle Herbology class for 50 euros, set 76,445. Next up is Fox Dumbledore's Phoenix for 20 euros. This one is one of my favorites in this release, is the Chomping Monster Book of Monsters for 60 euros. Very cool design. Book Nook Hogwarts Express for 100 euros. In my opinion, a little bit too expensive, but okay. Next up is the Privet Drive Aunt Marge's Visit, 90 euros. Next up is Quality Quidditch, the Supplies and Ice Cream Parlor, set 76,452 for 100 euros. Second to last is the Hogwarts Castle The Main Tower for 250 euros. Holy macaroni. And the last one, also a very cool set, is a Thestral Family for 70 euros. We're not gonna lose too much time. Onwards to the next theme, which is Icons. Also 3 new sets are coming out, and the first one is set 10351, the Sherlock Holmes Book Nook for 120 euros. So the next set that is releasing in June is set 10352, The Simpsons The Krusty Burger, but not yet confirmed by Lego.com itself, but with a retail price of 200 euros. And the last one in the Icons theme, also not yet really confirmed by Lego.com, is set 10367, The Book Nook Gandalf vs. Durin's Bane, which will release also in June for a retail price of 120 euros. The next theme we're gonna talk about is Jurassic World. Also 6 new sets are coming out, and the first one will be set 76970, the Baby Dinosaur Dolores Aqualops for 25 euros. The next one is the Raptor Off-Road Escape for 35 euros. Then we have the Raptor and the Titanosaurus tracking mission for 100 euros, set 76973. Next up is set 76974, the brick-built Mosasaurus boat mission for 60 euros. Next up is the T-Rex River Escape for 50 euros, set 76975. And the last one is the Spinosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus Air Mission. Now I need some time to unknot my tongue, for 150 euros, set 76976. For Marvel, 2 new sets are coming out, and the first one is the Fantastic Four vs. Galactus construction figure for 60 euros, set 76316. And the next one is set 76327, the Iron Man Mark IV bust, which retails for 60 euros, which is not that bad for a bust. So the next theme we're gonna talk about is Minecraft. Also 6 new sets are coming out, And the first one is the Warden Encounter, retailing for 20 euros. The next one is the TNT Jungle House, releasing for 30 euros. Onwards is the Creeper, 40 euros. The Pickaxe Mine for 55 euros. Then set 21 to 78, the Pillager Outpost and Ravager. Then we have the Enderman Tower, set 21 to 79 for 100 euros. And this is also the last one for Minecraft. Onwards to Ninjago. 10 new sets are coming out, and the first one is set 71-838 Kai's Motorcycle Speed Race for 10 euros. The next up is Aaron's Spinjitzu Battle Mech for 20 euros. Then we have the Rogue vs Drix Race Car Duel, also for 20 euros. Next up, another dragon, very cool. The Run to the Master Dragon for 45 euros. Then we have the Rogue's Meg Dragon Rider, another dragon, I love it, 70 euros. The Ninja Combat Vehicle for 90 euros. Lloyd's Jet Mech for 100 euros. Next up is set 71-846, the Fire Knight mech for 120 euros. I love those mechs from Ninjago. Very cool, very detailed. Next up, in my opinion, one of my most favorite sets in the release of June is the Guardian Dragon, 150 euros. Also, let me know in the comments if you're gonna buy this one, because I'm very excited on how this is gonna turn out in real life. Set 71-847. And the last one for Ninjago is the Temple Bounty, retailing for 200 euros and is set 71-848. Bear with me guys, we're almost at the end. The next theme we're gonna discuss is Speed Champions. Only one set is coming out, which is Too Fast Too Furious Honda S2000. 27 euros, not too bad for 300 pieces, set 77-41. With Speed Champions out of the way, we will continue on to our second to last theme of today, which is Star Wars. 3 new sets are coming out in the Star Wars theme, and the first one is set 75-400 Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter Microfighter for 15 euros. Next up is the Darth Maul mech, also for 15 euros. And the last one is the Death Trooper and Night Trooper Battle Pack for 20 euros. So in June, there are not really big sets coming out for Star Wars, but we have received quite the surprises earlier this year regarding Star Wars, so I think we're quite good. And the last theme of today, Technics. 4 new sets are coming out, and the first one is set 42-208, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. In my opinion, one of the coolest sets that are coming out under Technics for 60 euros. Next up is the Volvo L120 electric wheel loader for 100 euros. Then is the Too Fast Too Furious Nissan Skyline GTR for 140 euros. And I'm quite sure a lot of you will be getting this one to show off on your cabinet or in a display case, because this is indeed a very collectible item, which will, I think, net you a lot on the resale within, I don't know, 2-3 years. And the last one, the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Blue for 60 euros, sets 42-17. And that concludes the end of our list. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And also let me know in the comments which sets are you gonna purchase from this extensive list. Is it for investing purposes, or reselling, or collecting, or even parting out if you own a Bricklink or a Brickhouse store like me? Let me know. Thanks all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.